സമീറ, ഇപ്പം കഴിഞ്ഞ പരിപാടി അടിപൊളിയായിരുന്നു അല്ലേ? പക്ഷേ പറയാതിരിക്കാൻ വയ്യ, എബിൻ കോശിയുടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ ഡാൻസിൻ്റെ അത്രക്കൊന്നും വരില്ല.
അതെന്തു പറ്റി?
ഒന്നും പറയണ്ട, അതായിരുന്നില്ലേ ഡാൻസ്.
Omar, are we going a little bit too far?
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, let us put up a disclaimer. All the characters in our presentation are non-fictional, and any resemblance whatsoever is purely deliberate.
Now, since you have said this, why don't we get back onto the podium and get down to business? Ladies and gentlemen, we would like you to concentrate on the two side screens that are there. This is me, Samir Zakir Hussain.
And I'm Omar Muhammad Ali.
Presenting before you a peek into the past 6 years that we have spent in this college.
What we'd like to call the 48th saga.
We welcome all our beloved parents, family members, teachers, faculty members, our PGs, our juniors from 49th to 54th, and everyone who has gathered here in this magnificent arena on this evening to celebrate our farewell.
We are not here to deliver long cliched speeches. We are here simply to state what 48 batch was to this college and what this great college of excellence, Calicut Medical College, was to our lives. We would like to take you for a ride into the years we spent in this college.
We began our journey on August 15th,
which was postponed to September 1, if I remember properly, Sumit.
which was again postponed to September 15th.
And finally, we can say we began
our journey. We all gathered in Saju Memorial Hall, all 200 of us. It was the first of its kind for us. 200 people in one class. We were amazed, we were thrilled. Don't mind the empty first benches you can see. That was taken 2 days later. The first class was taken by Dr. Asma Rahim of Community Medicine. Ma'am, that class was indeed memorable. Although we don't remember a word of it now, but it was our first class and it was indeed special.
The initial 4 to 6 months was the highlight of first year. There used to be something called an introduction by our seniors, and I hope everyone here knows what that means. The introduction would begin right after the afternoon class, continue throughout evening, and later into the wee hours of night. But that wasn't the problem, because we had the privilege of sleeping next morning.
Yes, of course, during anatomy, biochem, and physio classes. Zubeda ma'am is here. Sorry, ma'am. I would request your pardon. After all, when will such a huge hall, such a Saju Memorial Hall, be of any use to us? And to come to think of it, we made good use of it.
We slept well. The scratching was so terrible that some of our guys had to spend many a night in the toilet, and that too in the toilets of MH. Can you imagine?
The late night gimmicks, the movies that were filmed on us, Shanu and Matai. If you remember, you were the stars, you were the hot favorites of our seniors, you were the leading ladies of most movies.
They were the starlets of that time.
In the dissection hall, after the initial fainting episodes and occasional nausea and vomiting, we became adapted to it.
So adapted to it that eventually the dissection hall became the venue where we'd give elaborate table treats, and we didn't mind the formalin blend in the pastries.
If you remember, Dr. Selvan sir was very particular that we had our Cunningham textbooks with us during dissection. And Cunningham was not a very popular textbook amongst us.
And so, some of us came up with a brilliant idea. Though the Cunningham wasn't available, its front cover was available in plenty. So we weren't amazed when one of us got caught red-handed with this innocent-looking Cunningham.
And the inside looked something like this.
പിന്നെ ചിലരുണ്ട് ഡിസെക്ഷൻ ചെയ്താൻ തുടങ്ങിയ ഒന്നും പറയണ്ട, ബോഡീൻ്റെ മേലെ കൂടെ JCB കയറി ഇറങ്ങിയ പോലെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒരു നെർവ്, ഒരു വെയിന് പോട്ടെ, ഒരു മസിൽ പോലും വേറൊരുത്തനെ ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Another memorable event was the batch tour. The batch tour helped us to know each other better. Let us relive some of those moments. Please concentrate on the side screens. This was the pic of the photos.
That was indeed heartwarming.
The next big event that happened was the Freshers' Day. Freshers' Day saw many titles being conferred onto our classmates.
Let us see two of the very interesting title winners. Mr. Chali,
But the title truly belonged to this person you see on screen, who proved it in the subsequent years.
Mr. Kori. That crown still remains on his head.
I think Najib is waiting for us outside. Then was the time for exams. First average came and went. When the mark list was put on the notice board, it looked like a page from the telephone directory, all with single digits. We didn't mind the first average, neither did we the second one. We felt failures were the stepping stones to success.
The third average results came. Finally, we breathed. No, it would be apt to say our teachers breathed a sigh of relief.
In the end, we were out of first year. Second year was a time when 48 batch started showing what metal it is made of. It became part and parcel of every program being organized. There were singers,
Writers,
poets,
orators whom none could beat,
dancers unparalleled,
musicians of great caliber,
directors with a vision,
actors who could bring out tears.
These stars of 48th batch took us to a whole new level. We could stand with our heads held high. Our batch was full of people with a variety of talent.
Now, take sports. Whenever the 48th football team got onto the field, chills went down the spine of every opposition. The 48th football team was unbeatable in all forms of the game, be it 5s, 7s, or 11s. We remain unbeaten till date.
Our Whiz Kids went into checkmate everyone at the Inter-College Chess Championship. There were also events where we proved our strength.
പിന്നെ ഓർക്കാനുള്ളത് സെക്കൻഡ് ഇയറിലെയും തേർഡ് ഇയറിലെയും ഒരുപാട് നർമ്മ നിമിഷങ്ങളാണ്. ബാനർ കെട്ടാൻ മരത്തിൽ കയറി താക്കോൽ മറന്നു വെച്ച ഷെരീഫിനെ മറക്കാൻ കഴിയുമോ? പിന്നെ ക്ലിനിക്സ് ആയിരുന്നു. ആദ്യ ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ സ്റ്റെത്ത് ചെവിയിൽ വെക്കാൻ മറന്ന് ഓസ്കൾട്ടേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിച്ച സാദിക്കിനെ ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
സർജറി ഓട്ടിയിൽ ആദ്യ ദിവസം തന്നെ താഴെ വീണ ഇൻസ്ട്രുമെന്റ് എലക്സ് സാറിന്റെ സ്റ്റെറൈൽ ട്രേയിൽ തിരിച്ചെടുത്ത് വെച്ച് ഗെറ്റ് ഔട്ട് അടിക്കപ്പെട്ട് എബിനെ ഓർമ്മയില്ലേ?
ഗൈനക്കിൽ അടി കിട്ടിയില്ല എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. കേസ് ഹിസ്റ്ററിക്കിടയിൽ കൺസാങ്നിറ്റി അറിയാൻ ഒരാൾ ചോദിച്ച ചോദ്യം ഇങ്ങനെ: നിങ്ങളുടെ ഭർത്താവ് കുടുംബത്തിൽ പിറന്നവനാണോ? എന്നിട്ട് അയാൾ അത് തിരുത്തി: കല്യാണത്തിന് മുമ്പ് ഭർത്താവുമായി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബന്ധമുണ്ടായിരുന്നോ? ഇതെല്ലാം തരണം ചെയ്ത് തേർഡ് ഇയർ എക്സാം എത്തി.
പിന്നെ എക്സാം ആയിരുന്നു പേടി സ്വപ്നം. ഓസ്കി പാസ്സാവൽ ഒരു കടമ്പ തന്നെയായിരുന്നു
എന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നും. ഓസ്കിയുടെ 2 മിനിറ്റിനിടയിൽ പേഷ്യൻറ്റിന് പകരം ബൈസ്റ്റാൻഡറിനെ പരിശോധിച്ച് ബൈലാറ്ററൽ ക്രാക്കിൾസ് ആൻഡ് ക്രബ്സ് പ്രസന്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് പാസ്സായ ആളുകൾ ധാരാളം. അങ്ങനെ തട്ടിമുട്ടി ഫൈനൽ ഇയറിൽ എത്തി.
Everybody finally started taking studies seriously. I meant seriously. That's more like it.
But this seriousness would come when just a week was left for the exams. ആദ്യമൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഇരുന്ന് പഠിച്ചു നോക്കും, പിന്നെ കിടന്ന് പഠിക്കും, കുറച്ച് നടന്ന് പഠിക്കും, ചിലപ്പോൾ തല കുത്തി നിന്ന് പഠിക്കും. പടയപ്പ പറന്ന് പഠിച്ചു. തിയറി എക്സാം എഴുതിയ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല 170 ഫോട്ടോസ്റ്റാറ്റ് മെഷീനുകൾ പാസ്സാക്കിയ വിവരം യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി അറിയിച്ചു.
ഇനി ഹൗസ് സർജൻസി കാലം. വി ഷിഫ്റ്റഡ് ടു HSQ.
അടിമപ്പണിയുടെയും ഏകാന്തതയുടെയും എണ്ണപ്പറ്റ 365 ദിവസങ്ങൾ. ഇതിലാകെ 20 ദിവസത്തെ പരോൾ.
ബ്ലഡ് വലിയുടെയും ട്രോളി വലിയുടെയും ആദ്യ ദിനരാത്രങ്ങൾ.
വർഷാവർഷം നടത്തി വരാറുള്ള ഹൗസ് സർജന്മാരുടെ പണിമുടക്ക് ഈ വർഷം ജൂൺ ജൂലൈ മാസങ്ങളിൽ നടത്തി.
At this point, our critics said we would wither. We couldn't hold up. They said we couldn't bear the heat. Well, we said, bring it on. The strike sent a strong message across the governing bodies. The 48th batch united to show its strength. A landmark decision was taken and government order was enacted. Blood sampling was taken off our shoulders. The achievement of our batchmate, the prodigious Jinish Way, substantiates our stand. Ladies and gentlemen, never did Calicut Medical College in its history see a house surgeon achieving first rank in the AIIMS exams. Jinish, we once again congratulate you on behalf of 48th batch, and we truly are proud of you.
House surgery had its ups and downs. The alternating 24 and 48 hours duties would leave us totally exhausted. The ride was bumpy but thoroughly enjoyable. Unit treats to various places along with PGs and faculty will always remain close to our hearts.
As the time for convocation neared, all committees sprang into action. It was a tense situation on our hands.
The usual state of the HSA president with lots and lots of responsibility got worse when he became part of the finance committee. Our HSA secretary was part of the food committee. Don't mind him chewing his nails.
The men behind the successful conduct of this humongous convocation deserves a special mention. They worked day in and day out to make this program possible. Some of the few names that we have put out: Faisal, Suhail, Srishant, and a lot many more.
The day before convocation, our excitement saw no limits. All of us rehearsed and re-rehearsed. The nostalgia began to set in. We would miss our hostels, the basketball, volleyball, and cricket pitch. Panjara Kunnu will always be special. Most of us woke up in the morning today like this and got our good looks from here.
Now, we would like to pay a tribute to our martyrs, the ones who got married. Abdul Latif, Ashik, Mohammad Fahim, Mohammad Fasil are a few.
6 years ago, our parents had brought us here. 6 years have passed by. Now we are proud to bring our parents back to be here along with us tonight.
We thank our parents who have taken so much of pain in our upbringing, whose efforts to make us better human beings never end, who tirelessly work for our well-being, in whose prayers we always are there, who make us feel we are the most important people in the world. To every mom and dad out there, we give our utmost respect. And we take this opportunity to tell you that we do sincerely love you and are very thankful for everything that you have sacrificed for us. You are our strength. You have made us capable to face adversities. The ability to stand up to the world arises from you. Thank you, every mom and dad.
Our Thanksgiving would be inadequate if we don't mention our heads of department, unit chiefs, faculty members, and our PGs. Thank you for your support. And finally, dear juniors, it is not with unjustified pride that we tell you that the shoes you are stepping into are huge, sturdy, and have laces of gold and soles of titanium. It is not serendipity that you were sent here to take our plate as we bid adieu to the hallowed portals of this temple of knowledge.
It needs audacity to blaze new trails and even more courage to maintain them. You are the ones destined to carry the torch of CMC further. Let not the light fade away. Let not the sparkle go away. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, one and all.